Was given to the Office of the Inspector General by our whistleblower. Pauline DeWinter says she did that as soon as she noticed the records she was in charge of being changed. The Inspector General's office told us just this afternoon they were aware of the allegation prior to our broadcast last night. It is under review. And let me remind you of what we are talking about. DeWinter, the scheduler at the Phoenix VA, Anderson, says until recently, she's been going through this wait list, calling to check on the veterans waiting for care. And in 7 cases where she was personally learning that the veterans on that wait list had died, where she notated that in the record, someone, she says, has gone in and changed those veterans back to living. The FBI is going to find out who did that?
Yes. Yes. The FBI will find who did that.
Will the FBI also be able to find out who changed dead people back to life and put them back on a list?
Yes.
And they'll find out that fraud was committed.
Correct.
Are you pretty confident that people are going to be charged with crimes here in Phoenix?
I would be surprised if they were not.
I mean, it's just extraordinary. To be clear, she says this was going on recently.
She says it was happening up until just a few weeks ago. It's her belief somebody is trying to throw investigators off the trail of several veterans who have died waiting for care by hiding the fact, Anderson, that they died. She thinks it's a crime. We know the FBI is involved in the Phoenix investigation, but beyond saying they're aware of the allegations, the IG isn't saying much, the FBI isn't saying anything.
And Pauline DeWinter, she still works for the VA. I know last night she said she was scared about coming forward on the program. Has she gotten any reaction at work today?
Yeah, she's very emotional when she was talking to us today, mostly very supportive. She says many of her coworkers are thanking her for speaking out. The only reaction that she got from management, she said, was she was told to meet with the new director of that Phoenix VA this afternoon. That meeting was canceled. She doesn't know what it's about, but she's still very nervous. Her going public could harm her career in the long term, as are many whistleblowers.
Sure, understandably. And the former Phoenix VA director, Sharon Hellman, the person who told you back in April that there was no waiting list, that it was all basically a misunderstanding, has she been fired?
She's not fired yet. She remains on leave on the payroll as this investigation pans out. We do know the VA has begun the termination process with some of the executives there. She's apparently one of them. But to your answer, she's getting paid.